Hi, Bill Jones from Turntastic Wood Designs. A couple of years back I made this clamp rack out of some scraps, and it tilts back at an angle so that the bar clamps will be at an angle and not fall down, and it's on wheels. And it turns out that it's not really functioning as well as I had hoped. The thinking at the time was that I put it on wheels, and the thinking at the time was I'd drag it around the shop to where I needed and always have the clamps handy. And it turns out that I just don't do that. I don't drag it around. I go get the clamps and come back. And another thing I found is part of the reason I don't drag it around is with the way I did the C-clamps up top, as soon as I go moving it around, the C-clamps start falling down. And that's not really working. They fall down on my head, and I'm getting tired of rubbing knots on my head. So I've looked at a couple of things online, and I'm going to go ahead and go with a wall-mounted solution and get rid of this little cart here, or whatever you call it, and see if I can't do something better. So stick around and we'll see if we can't do that. The first thing I did was neaten up my lumber rack a little bit, which needed doing anyway. And after neatening it up and cleaning some things up, I wound up looking at it, and I think I can give up 2 of my brackets for my lumber rack off the end and still be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tear those down. I nailed a piece of plywood to the studs to act as a back. This will let me put the brackets wherever I want them. I made some large brackets for the pipe clamps. Then I took them over to the chop saw and set it at 3 degrees and cut a downslope toward the wall. That way the clamps will not want to slide off on my head. I drilled some pocket holes in the brackets. Then I mounted the brackets to the backer board and hung up the clamps. For my C-clamps and quick grip clamps, I made some smaller brackets. Then I drilled a hole through those and ran some threaded rod through to hang the clamps on. For the spring clamps, I just mounted a piece of angle aluminum on the side and let the spring clamps grab onto that. I've got all my clamps up here now, and I was able to make them all fit, but now I wish I'd made this just a little bit bigger. If I get some more clamps, I'm going to have to figure out a way to expand it a little to the left and to the right, but I'll figure that out. Hopefully this is better than what I had. I think it will be. Definitely the C-clamps won't fall on my head anymore. I'm going to try this, and I think it'll be a lot better. I know a lot of people that I've seen on YouTube have a system like this. And you know, if you have something that you're, like I had with the rack that you're using is not working, don't be afraid to change it up. Don't be afraid to try it. And if this doesn't work for me, I'll take it down and I'll figure something else out. But that's okay to be able to try and change. Well, I hope this video was something you liked. And if you did, please like and share with your friends. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps me out. If you have any questions about this or any other project on other videos I've done or anything you've seen in my shop or anything at all, please feel free to leave a comment in the area below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching.